What is going on, everybody in the Epiko Regal world? That's right, it's Kid Rolla and Oldeburntturnslick, your global leader. Buddy, how's it been? What's been going on? How's your grind been? And just go ahead and tell the people a little bit about what's been happening.
Hello, what's up, man? I've been playing tons of Epiko. I've been
I
doing
see.
well. Uh, Maybe not so well. I've been playing too much. It kind of messes with me, but I got Dennis Reynolds. Just he really wants it, and I gotta say no, man. This is my journey. This is my trail.
Yeah,
So,
he's
but I've been doing
definitely
good, man.
been running pretty hard on you. I've noticed that he's moved up drastically, and I bet every time you wake up, you're like, "Holy crap!" He's got a lot of trophies. I'm gonna have to start doing this in my sleep. So, what is your strategy to how do you have the energy? How do you freaking put that much time in every day? Like, tell me about that.
Well, you got sacrifices, man, and it's not good, really. I sacrifice things like basic chores, uh, guitar practice, a lot of stuff. But yeah, I try to stay about 650 to 60,000 ahead of him because I know at any given day he may do like 8 or 9 thousand cups. So if I
Man,
take off a few days, he'll be right on me.
that's definitely crazy. Shout out to you and Dennis Reynolds for sure. You guys have been killing it. If you notice in the background, it's kind of a bit of a mess. I just got through moving. It's been an absolute nightmare. I moved 1,000 miles away, and my life's been a little bit of crazy. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and jump into why a lot of you guys are probably here, other than to hear old Burn Turn Slick and all the crazy stuff he's been doing in the game. They just released the David Yu character, and that's right, here it is. Now, keep in mind, whenever you get this guy, be sure to get on the Discord and hit him up, Ankit, and you can hit me or Old Burnt Turn Slick up, and we'll get you in touch with the administration to get your David Yu AR collectible. And here's a little bit of a preview of what we've got going on. I slapped him down in the yard. I got chickens in there. That's right. You'll see some of that. But I really like this red O that they've got on here. And if you know on Twitter, you can put that in your name and it really just shows, hey, I love Omi. I love it so much. I'm gonna put it in my name on Twitter. But you can blow him up big. You can look at him from all kinds of different angles here. So what do you think about the David Yu character and your overall thoughts?
And I think the thing looks great. I'm still trying to figure out what that is on his shoulder. Do you know? Is it a bear? Is it a dragon? What is it?
I think it could be a bear dragon. No, I think it's more along the lines of the tiger family, probably. I'm not sure. I would love to get the
Oh
team in
yeah,
here.
some kind of
Yeah,
tiger, some kind of
that's going to be my
some kind of
guess. The one
cat.
thing I wish they could have done is have a little bit of glow around his hand. So I wonder if you think that's something later on that they're going to be able to update, kind of like what Veve does when something, they want to just enhance it a little bit.
Oh yeah, surely. I'm sure they could update it.
Yeah,
Looks
so I
great though.
definitely I definitely like that. It's pretty sweet. I was super excited. I kind of feel like me and you were the people pushing towards this. I know in one of the AMAs that they had, we were talking about getting David Yu as a character, and initially, old Venkatesh himself's like, I don't know if he's going to do that. Marvel and all these licenses, and then they had another AMA, and we brought it up, and then sure enough, David Yu got in there, and he kind of dropped the bomb on him, and here we are, what 2 3 months later now, and we have a David Yu character that will be in the Epical Regal game.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So,
it does look great, man. I
so
think
what
this they
kind
did a great job, mate, with it.
Yeah, they absolutely did. What kind of skills do you think he's going to be? Do you think he's going to be like a ice, lightning, fireball, AOE splash damage? It's kind of what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it said something in the let me open this up and see. In the description it said what he's gonna do, kinda.
Yeah, I know. I wonder what his health is going to be like. Is he going to be super strong? Whenever he gets taken out, is he going to do like an ultimate fireball and just do massive damage? Is the fireball going to go straight to a tower? That would be kind of fun and neat that I really haven't seen in a game where a character can target troops, but whenever they die, they're like, screw it, Hail Mary, boom, hit the tower with, a good little 200 300 damage, and it'd be pretty fun to play it that way.
Yeah, I thought it would be great if he could collect some of his opponent's troops and send them back, to some degree.
Like kind
Kind
of
of
like
like
a not a necromancer, but where they control them.
Yeah.
That would be interesting for sure. But yeah, that's the David Yu character. So keep in mind, everybody, that if you do buy him on OpenSea or the Epiko Marketplace, you will get this AR collectible included in the game, and you get codes for gems, gold, unlock a AR character collectible in the game as well. So be sure to check that out and get David Yu. I know Oldeburntturnslick bought one. I bought one. I thought about getting two of them just because it's freaking David Yu. He didn't sell out like I thought he would, but I have a feeling once the word gets out a little bit more that that's going to happen. So let's get into Twitter news. It has been over a month, kind of, since I've been here. So we're going to go ahead and cover some of the stuff in the Twitter. This will be probably a long video. So if you're like me and you got YouTube Prime, download it, put it in your car, and go and listen. A lot of this won't be visual, so just listening to what we have to talk about will probably be fine. A little bit later on, Oldeburntturnslick is going to get in there and show us some of his strategies to help you out, to give him even more of a run for his money than old Dennis Reynolds, because apparently that's not enough. He wants more competition. So let's get into the news. I feel like I left off around July 21st. Here's Hefty Games. Hefty Games associates with Wharf Street Studios to exclusively host the Epiko Regal tournament in India. So I'm excited about this. I know Oldeburntturnslick is. He's wanting to get that championship belt around his waist sooner than later. It's going to be interesting to see how they do this. I'm not too sure unless they implement some kind of server for tournament people only. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be good things and utilities and things to gain. We know they've got AR, not AR collectibles, but physical collectibles. I'm pretty sure whoever wins their first tournament is going to get a whole lot of crazy stuff between collectible shirts and all that. Here's where they had their new stadiums, and I think we covered that, but this is kind of like the concept art right here of David Yu, and this is how it all started. So if you look at this, they came a long way, and it looks like they reduced his pie forearms just a little bit, which I think was a pretty good move. I do like the shoulder armor that they have on here, so that would be cool if you could potentially have accessories to put on them. That is one thing I would like to see in the game is you have your basic collectibles, and you kind of think like Fortnite that they make a lot of their money off skins. So it'd be fun if you could buy different skins for these guys and it would be implemented in the game. I'd like to see something like that. But anyway, what is your first impressions of what David Yu looked like in the beta phase and what he looks like now?
Yeah, I think that they did a great job bringing the 3D. I did read the OpenSea thing to just go over what it said he would do. Well, it says David bears supersonic powers with which he can charge, run, and smash with his diamond-like hands.
Okay.
So, yeah, and there they have normal time and action time. So it looks like, yeah, he may be chilling. He may chill in a walk, and maybe when he gets near somebody, he may activate. Who knows what we're gonna see.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if he gets down to like half life, he goes into action time and then just really starts doing massive damage. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully they give us a little, hopefully sneak peek soon where it's a little video of him playing in a game and like a beta test, just so we can get to see what he's doing. But that is definitely going to be awesome. Like to see David Yu in here. I'm glad he jumped on board and let him do this. I'm super excited about what's going on. Also, they have the NFT airdrop right here where put your ER ER in your username, share the screenshots and tag us. Follow on at Epiko Regal. Join the Discord and retweet. One lucky winner will win a ER NFT. So if you look in Discord, I've got the star in my name. On Twitter, I've got the star in my name. And how you do that, I don't know about Apple, but on Samsung, You go down to the little emoji thing, and then you can search. Just type in star. If you want Omi, type in red circle. It'll pop up, and then you can put it in there. So be sure to check that out and do that as well. Now, have you been able to do that yet, Old?
Yeah, I went ahead and did it on Twitter and Discord. Just to show support, man. Represent represent Epiko, man. I actually enjoy playing a lot.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Obviously.
You play a whole lot. It's pretty crazy. But now, let's see. So, okay, promoted tweet. So that's another thing that I hate about Twitter and Facebook. They are getting to the point where they're advertising so much it is freaking ridiculous. So be sure to do all that good stuff. The digital collectibles update prices. Here's a Medium article on that. Be sure to check that out. New unlocked digital collectibles will reduce prices and complete shared Ritu activities before August 31st to win NFT. Blue
Which we just
will.
have a few days. We just have a few days left to hit
Right.
those
Yep.
goals.
We're getting down to the last little leg of it, so better get in there and do it. Here's War Street Studios talked about together bringing blockchain gaming to the mainstream with Blue Whale here. I did not get to read any of that, but that's interesting. I'll have to check that out. Looks like it's the Indian Gaming Lead partnership. They got a lot of stuff going on there. What else do we have here? So, Epiko Regal, the God, anyone out there to challenge our top players. They've got Oldeburntturnslick circled at 3,333 freaking trophies, which is insane. What are you sitting at now on your trophy range?
I'm at 347,000, so I'm gonna hit
God,
350 easy.
that's crazy. So, what's your goal for this season? 4?
No, I think going 4 is doable, but you got to be insane. I don't know if I'll ever hit
What
400,000.
do you mean you got to be insane? You're at 300,000 freaking trophies. This seems pretty insane to me. You're already there. Just go.
But when I lose at the end of this month, it's gonna put me back. Well, as the season ended today, it's gonna put me back down to 244,000.
God almighty. It's to keep
So
you in
then
check.
yeah, I got to do another 155,000 in one month is a lot.
Yeah, that's for sure. So the Epiko Regal will be at Designer Con the 3rd through the 4th of September in London. So that's going to be awesome. We know Veve is going to be having a lot of collectibles coming out, and I look forward to seeing what other little cool stuff that they've been coming out with because they've been dropping a lot of NFTs lately. It's been pretty wild, and it just makes me think how they're going to play in the game because all their NFT are characters that are going to be in the game. They go over season 4 winners. Let's see. That's going to be Oldeburntturnslick. I don't remember who it is. I don't have it pulled up here. But anyway,
It's
shout out to all
it
you
was me, Old
guys.
Burnt. Number 2 was Dennis Reynolds. 3 was J Lord Prime. 4 was I Visit Run. I call him I Visit Run. I don't know. 5 was blah blah blah.
I thought it was Ivan's turn.
Ivan's turn.
I don't know, man. You know how it is
Ivan's
with people on their freaking names on games. Like you just do
run.
the best you can. Like mine, I've been called Kadrola. I've been
Got
called.
your up.
Yeah, I mean, is it?
That's good.
Yeah, there was another one that was somebody from Japan that I don't remember how they said it. It was like Kidrola or something like that, and I'm like, man, like I never thought about any of that. I just thought it was kind of cut paste Kidrola, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Kyle Wilson sit here and shared. Be sure to check him out on Twitter and follow him and on YouTube. That dude is putting out content like crazy, and he's got some good high quality stuff. So be sure to check out Kyle Wilson. He shared here where you can up for grabs Epiko Regal NFT with massive utility, and then the same thing. Follow like Tiger Wilson, which is Kyle Wilson's Twitter page. That was 96 hours, so that's done. earn NFTs. We kind of covered that and gone over that. The top 5 warriors in August will be doing 5 other engagement contests. Do you know what those other engagement contests were?
Let me see. Let me see. They've
So,
listed them.
so in the
They're
past,
listed.
what they were doing is the top 5 players won an NFT, and in the last update, there was a lot of bugs and glitches and stuff. So there was some people abusing the system and using it as a cheat code. So they changed it up to make it a little bit more friendly. I'm not sure what they did. I can't remember at this point.
Is the tweet right? It's in this tweet, right?
Let's see.
And
Let me pop
that's a
this up and
Discord
see
link.
what it says. Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be too. Eh.
somewhere they had it. See if I can get it.
Okay. Well, while you're looking at that, I'm going to keep going on. Let's see. So here's another giveaway they did. Join us in a little word search puzzle. Find the hidden clues.
That was one of them. One of the.
Okay. And Venkatesh jumping in here, curious to know about War Street Studios. Check the simple infographic on our services. And it kind of breaks down what all involved War Street Studios is in. Got Epiko Valley, a board game, merchandise, and the physical, the digital, Epiko Market, blockchain NFT, Epiko Regal, artificial intelligence, machine learning, augmented reality, Epiko Verse, and Web3 Metaverse. And production for X2D cinematic comics and 3D animated movies. So that's kind of War Street Studios. They've got a lot of stuff going on there for sure.
Yeah, the movie's gonna be cool, man. I've really kind of start to enjoy these little comics. I mean, I like the characters, and if you read the story, if you go to the digital toys and read their little story,
Right.
I like
Yeah,
some of those.
they've yeah, they're pretty fun. It's kind of nice to see the background on them, where they come from, how strong they are, and what all they've been involved in. So I definitely enjoy it for sure. Let's see. There are many superheroes, unimaginable powers, inspiring stories, and magical creatures that should not be overlooked. Epiko aims to introduce more stories, superheroes, and powers inspired from these mythologies, such as Arabian, African, and Latin American. So they're really branching out and doing all kinds of cultures and trying to get them in the game. And I really enjoy that because it's nice to see something out of the norm that you see every day. So that's one reason why I'm backing these guys and really pushing to see these guys succeed, because I mean, as much as I love Marvel and DC, I would love to see a new universe out there, because I mean, that's been around for feels like 100 years, and it's time to just do something new, right?
Yeah, yeah, agree totally.
Here's where they're talking about War Street Studios. Here's where Nicole is at the Indian Gaming Conclave in 2022. So they're just kind of showing off their AR capabilities. Here's the stage where they were on. Got interviewed. Pretty sweet. Here's where they show a little bit more polished version of Epiko Regal's David Yu. Some NFT giveaways. Collection growing from Oldeburntturnslick. And let's take a look right quick. He's got the Jawala, the Baby Yeti, the Kanara, the Indra, and the Shupa.
Shurapanaka?
Shuripanaka.
Is
Sounds
that
really good.
Shurapanaka?
So, yeah, he's got a lot of them going on there.
Shurapanaka. And I got the U now, of course.
And he's got the U. So, congratulations, old Turnslick. He'll eventually have all those one day, I'm sure. Let's see. Have you actually gone against Venkatesh in a while, or has he just been too busy to play?
I think like this month I've only ran into him maybe 2 times and just really did him wrong. Just did him wrong in there, but he hasn't been practicing or grinding, so
I know there for a while, man. He was tough as could be to.
he's good when he's on his game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like me. I hadn't really had a chance to play, man, and I get on there and I'm just getting rolled by people, especially if they got a couple levels on me. I'm like, crap.
Yeah, we'll get into that strategy a little later. What's working for me right now?
Here's where they're talking about the Web3 Gala, which was last night and is freaking awesome and everything that was going on. I'm super excited to see the Kaloscope and the space that they're going, that they're teamed up with. Let's give a shout out to Edwin here. I'm so happy to have bought some gems and used some, earned coins and gems to buy a bundle on sale. Now I have upgraded my cars to a high level. Nicole has helped me win and progress through many battles, loving the game since March 21st. So shout out, Edwin. I agree 100%. I feel like Nicole is the go-to card for everybody they need to get. He's fast, he hits hard, has a lot of defense, and he is five elixir, so a little costly, but I feel like he's a staple in a deck, especially when you're starting out trying to push. How do you feel about that?
Well, I've come to realize I think there's two staples in it. I think this Angad and Saha. I
Mm-hmm.
think you don't have a deck without Angad and Saha, and then I think you can get around it. Others, you don't have to run a Nakul, but he is very strong. He is very strong.
Yep, I agree 100%. Saha and Gad Nicole kind of like, and I would even throw dragonflies whenever you get them in there. Are you still running those, or you moved on to something else?
Yeah, sometimes dragonflies. I think I got them only in yeah, they're in half my decks. But yeah, dragonflies are super strong too.
And here's where they're talking about celebrating the partnership with House of Gaming. These guys are some YouTubers with a lot of following, and sometimes they'll jump on there and play some Epiko Regal and get us some good followers and all that. So that's a pretty big place, pretty big step for Epiko Regal. Here's where they're showing David Yu off in the AR, which we kind of watched mine.
Yeah, and if you
Uh,
buy that, they'll send you a link to this right now, or you can do the same. Yeah. And he'll be
right.
in the game. He'll be in the game eventually, and you can just access him through the game.
They really do a lot of giveaways. Like I didn't realize this,
Yeah, I
but
found the giveaway list, but it's pretty much. I think they've all been done. There was the giveaway with Kyle Tiger Wilson. There was Find the Hidden Word puzzle. There was giveaway with Web3 Gallery. There was a giveaway with K. There was a giveaway with House of Gaming, and there's a giveaway with Venkatesh. So there were six this month. Instead of doing the top five warriors, they had those six giveaways.
okay. Well, yeah, I'm kind of glad they did that. So that's another reason why you want to follow all these guys on Twitter. So be sure to follow Hello K, Kyle Wilson, War or House of Gaming, the War Street Studios, Epical Regal. Follow all them guys on social medias because that's how you can get these free NFTs. And if you land it, you get a code, which you got to get on Discord to get that code. But they will give you a code that gives you those gold gems and a unlockable AR character in there. So be sure to follow that. Here's where they're going over the Web3 Gala in New York, which I'm going to pass that picture because there's a couple other ones up here I really want to go over. Gang Adept is talking about the Epico Regal new update with new characters and all new AR portal, which I'm looking forward to that. This was dropped on August 21st. Epico Market launch supporting OMI ETH, USDT, USDC, and Epico Coin. New NFT collection, Epiko token listings, Epiko Verse MVP, which that's interesting. Catholic Comics new chapter in Epiko Valley. So that's going to be coming up soon. Here is the unique art collection developed with a focus to reintroduce ancient characters, heroes, legends, and gods. The collection and display in Web3 Gala, New York, that will highlight different cultures, stories, and ancient history to the world within the 21st century. I'm going to go ahead and click on this picture. And this is kind of where the world will be changing and evolving. And this kind of opens my eyes up to how you can explain why NFTs are the future. Because up until this point, you kind of think about it as it's just a digital picture. It don't mean nothing. But then you look at this picture right here, and it is all displayed just like it's a real thing. So it really just shows me that where this is going, where this is growing, is you'll be able to display all your pictures, have people come over, see it, and yeah, it's digital, but at the same time, I know it's kind of weird, but the youth right now that's growing up, like all they know is digital. So this to them is just going to be nature to them. It's not going to be
Yeah.
weird like it is to a lot of the older people. So that's why I feel like getting into NFTs and this stuff now is going to be, huge key to, and success to my financial future, especially if I land these good ones, like David Yu NFT that just dropped on Epiko Regal. Hello. And especially with the way that dude's the GOAT. You know what I mean? That dude is the GOAT. But how do you see this? What is your first impressions on this kind of picture and the way things are going with Web3?
Yeah, man. I wanted to go to the gala, and I almost, I was thinking about going, but it would have cost me like $2,000 to go stay a night. But it looks great, man. I'm into art, and like everything you're saying, the world's not getting less digital. So,
Mm-mm. No,
or
it's
as far
definitely
as like
not.
investing or owning, this seems to be the way it's headed. I did notice at that gala they were I'm not partying. They was loud though. Like most art galleries, you're gonna go into an art gallery, everybody's super chill. So maybe these digital assets are more like, amp up the volume. You get into the gallery and have a good time type of deal.
Yeah, and it's going to be so like, all right, so what you just said, you didn't get to go, but as this stuff evolves in time and they've got their display lined out right there, they can have it set up. And we know Kaloscope has a 3D model, and I'll get into it here in a minute and show you. But they can have it set up at the show, sell you the NFT of the show to where
Hmm.
you can experience it in your house. You don't even have to go. You could buy a ticket, experience it, set it down out in the field, walk around and see it like you're just there, especially when the glasses come out. And that's where a lot of this NFT stuff's going. So, a lot of people, like my broke butt that can't afford to go and spend $2,000 a night in hotel, a $200 cab ride to get there, a $200 cab ride to get back to your house. The next best thing is, yeah, you could watch it on TV, but that was the biggest attraction to me in NFTs. And Kaloscope, I bought their throne room. I did a video on it, and you can check it out, where you can set it down on the ground and walk around the throne room and see stuff. And you could do that same thing with the gala art gallery, where you can't make it. Next best thing is maybe this is where renting comes in, where you can buy the gallery and rent all the NFTs for a dime, $1 a piece. I don't know, whatever they want to charge. It should be cheap so people can do it. Set it down in the
Hmm.
field, put your glasses on, and walk around, and it's just like you're there. Especially if you get on like Epiko Regal's Discord, all everybody get in the voice chat. At 1 o'clock, we're all going to set our displays down, and we're going to walk around. And yeah, granted, it's kind of weird to think about it that way, but it's just the future we're going to, and that's where I see it going. So this is the Kaloscope mascot that's going to be coming out. It is their little dragon egg, and I guess it hatches. I'm not sure. This is kind of what this is all we see right here. They even showed a picture of the little dragon popping out. So you can buy this right now on Epiko.market. I'm pretty sure it's on OpenSea as well, but definitely buy it on Epiko Market. They got big things coming there. Some more giveaway stuff, which these just come out. So this one was a 24-hour to enter. I don't know if anybody's won yet. So that was a 24-hour giveaway, which heck yeah, that's awesome. Connect your wallet, go to there, blah blah blah. Here's where Venkatesh is talking about David Yu is released, which we show it is already out. So this was pretty neat. I definitely wanted to cover this. This was one thing they had at the gala as well, where you could NFT your stuff or yourself, and that is pretty wild. So I'm sure you just stand in front of a green screen, do a little chat, and that's going to be kind of the game breaking thing as well. When you actually go to this stuff, I could see it to where you go there, you do what Venkatesh just did right here, probably just NFT'd himself in video form, and it probably will cost 50, 20 bucks, whatever they want to charge. And you can get your own NFT of yourself that you could sell if you're super popular or whatever, or give it out to people if they came to your event. Hey, thanks for coming out to the gala and supporting Epiko Regal. Here's a 3D NFT of Venkatesh. Have fun with it. And you could even do something where you put him down in your AR mode, and you could be standing with Venkatesh, David Yu, and whoever celebrities eventually later on come along. That would be kind of fun to have a little clip like that, because I know, like, looking at TikTok and all that, they've got videos where Snoop Dogg's calling and he's like reacting, and you can do whatever on there. Kind of see the same thing with this right now, where you could put your favorite celebrity down in NFT form, shoot a video with them, and it's the next best thing other than meeting them in person. So what do you think about this? Where do you see this going, and what do you think?
Yeah, I see on that he wrote, check out my hologram. So I'm wondering, I mean, it's a hologram, but does it have to stay in that box?
Yeah,
Is that even a
I'm sure it
box or is
is.
that a flat screen? I can't tell for sure because it
It's
does look 3D.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because it would be neat if they walked up to it and kind of panned the phone around to see if it was 3D. I'm guessing it's
Yeah,
a screen, but it does look like it has some depth. But I'm
but
not
the day that
sure.
holograms are shooting up out of the floor, I mean, it's on. Everybody's gonna be in on a hologram. You know.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And, that's one of the things that I always talk about. I don't have kids, but I got nephews and nieces, and they got kids. And to me, how awesome would it be to have your great 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 grandpa in an NFT that does this? So think 100
Oh
years from
yeah,
now, 150 years from now. How
yeah.
cool would it be to put your grandpa down and walk around him, see his build, see what traits you got from him through all the years, and your genes, and just to hear him talk. So like, that would be the greatest thing in the world to me, and that's why I love NFTs and where this is going, because this is really going to help with tracking generations of your family. And I would love to go back many, 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 many generations and see where I came from. So I that's why I'm all in on NFTs. And I talk to people and they're like, it could be a .com thing, and it potentially could. But at the end of the day, the utility and the way my mind goes with this stuff, if it's all done right, I just see it being amazing. And I mean, you got to evolve. If you're not evolving, if you're not growing, evolving, you're dying. So you got to keep moving forward with this stuff. And I can see how it can be a negative thing and impact people, but at the same time, it can also be a positive thing. So definitely
Exactly.
awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Venkatesh. That's pretty cool, man. Here's where they go over. Venkatesh shared this Epiko Regal NFTs. Kind of a breakdown of everything. Epiko token, monuments. Monuments are the NFT that portrays digital plots in land that are possessed by community members. I don't know. That's what it looks like it says, but anyway, I
Yeah,
can't read. It's a little.
I think it says possessed by community members.
I wonder if that's supposed to have been purchased. Anyway, you can get possessed on monuments, so that's something new I hadn't heard in the metaverse, so that's pretty cool. The NFT marketplace enables players in the Epiko verse to manage their on chain assets. Users are encouraged to contribute to the virtual reality by creating their own assets. So, for me, one thing I'm excited for on this whole Epiko verse, and I'm not sure where they're going with it, but to me, I would love to see. So, like, if you could take your kingdom and have your own kingdom, and then people could do like Minecraft where they could build their own buildings and stuff like that, and then you just whoever's in your kingdom can help build and do stuff, and you can restrict them from doing certain things. But I'd love to see it to where you can just build somewhere to go around, run, and have fun, and do some kind of simple game in there as well. I know we're all still super early on that stuff, but they have a huge vision. There is no doubt about it. I can't wait to see it all go through.
It's all everything they've done's came through so far. So
I tell you what, since we've started back 6 months ago, I mean their accomplishments. I mean they've had some bumps in the road. I mean, but what new projects don't? But they have really spit out a lot of stuff, and it is insane that the stuff they're doing.
hmm
So with that being said, we hadn't really covered the glitches and stuff that was going on in the game. They fine tuned a lot of that. There's still probably a few in there. But you got to think about it this way. They're fixing it. They're evolving. They're coming out with a lot of stuff. And that Epiko token, which I'm sure will be coming out pretty soon, because it is on their, it is on the Epiko.marketplace. So it'll be interesting to see how that gets involved in the marketplace, the game, the Epiko verse. Are you going to be able to do kind of like sandbox where you can make armor, weapons and all that stuff and sell it on there? So hopefully that'll be the utility purpose of it, and we will see. Here's where people just showing off the David Yu public sale. Didn't like. Okay. So here is another picture that was shared of the gala, and man, I tell you what, it's just awesome. I love it. They did a great job. I wonder
Yeah,
if
they got
these
the
were like
amazing
rotating.
fantasy.
What was that?
I was just saying they got the amazing fantasy up there.
Mm-hmm.
What's that under it? That's not a steamboat, is it? Can't tell.
Yeah, I mean it looks like it would. I mean, it's got the platform of Steamboat. I'm sure it's Steamboat. It's probably rotating, so it's like a weird angle. I think it's the back of Steamboat. And then you got the Veve logo. You got Epiko cards there. And then I don't know what's going on the left here. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it seemed like the gallery had a ton of different stuff in it. I saw somebody walk in it, a video, and yeah, it wasn't. They had a lot of different NFTs on display in there.
Here's where Epiko Regal says, "Thank you, Willie Rex YT, for making this video. I want to give this guy a huge shout out. This dude, it has 19.5 million subscribers, which is crazy, man, especially in the YouTube world. Like, this dude is no joke. And just in a 24-hour period, he got us 9,200 eyes on this freaking game. So if you like Spanish, I don't know what he said. I mean, I kind of skimmed through it. I don't know what he was saying the whole time, but he was kind of covering the game, going over it. It's a 10-minute video, so it's pretty long. And the comments are turned off, so I don't know what people said. But anyway, check this guy out. He, especially if you're Spanish and you like the game, he'll be real good for you. So shout out to Willie.
Said.
What's
Let
that?
us know what he said in the comments.
Yeah. Somebody break it down. Somebody go over the whole video and do a voiceover for me. And that was it for the Epiko Regal Twitter page. We'll kind of go through Venkatesh's here and get in his mind. He kind of covers the game. There'll be some things, but then he likes to post, like inspiring things to get you through your day. So everything depends on the perspective and how you look at it. And so it's a pretty neat little picture showing a circle, looking at it one way, and then if you look at it from another side, it's a square. So you always got to be looking at things in different ways. Here's where I changed my profile picture over. Here's where he says, he retweeted Veve Magic. Look at all those people, plus 17,000 are watching on YouTube live right now. Shout out to Steve Rogers Mighty. Safe to say, Veve Official has massively presence. Look at that logo. This is incredible. So this is when they were teamed up with Marvel, I guess, at San Diego Comic-Con, which was a big step for Veve. I'm super excited to see that. That's getting them out. This new logo that just come out for Veve. I kind of like that. Kind of modernized it a little bit. Keep it stupid simple, and that's the way things should be. Here's where Venkatesh says, that's a powerful picture depicting a paramedic. Oh my God, I cannot talk. A paralyzed swimmer, Antonio Tapatisca, standing in front of a wheelchair underwater, a beautiful illustration of how our environment can affect what we can do and what we are capable of. And I think a lot of this stems from the metaverse. You know, you can be whatever you want to be, you can be as strong as you want to be, and you can do everything that you want to do at the end of the day. So that's kind of where that's going. Here's where they go over the new stuff. David Yu, we covered this stuff. And J Lord Prime here has hats of Veve, Epiko, Regal, and on the back he has the God logo and HRO on there. So J Lord
shout
Prime.
out J Lord. Shout out J Lord.
Yep.
He's a good player.
He is a good
in the
player
kingdom.
for sure.
Nice dude.
Super nice guy. Covered a lot of that. But yeah, they old Venkatesh usually got some crazy stuff popping up on here. I like it when he starts posting stuff. Like here's one where he says, "OMG, where are we heading?" And he has a picture of a guy standing next to a toilet, and it says, "South Korea professor Cho Jae-won invented a toilet that turns poop into energy and pays people digital currency." So I'm not too sure about that. I'll have to do a little bit more research. But if that works and I can poop and make Omi and Epiko coin, by God, send one my way because I want one. Let's see. Goes over that. Shout out to Asian Dan, where he's always, coming up with great videos. Be sure to follow him on Twitter and YouTube as well. He's always covering Omi and, a little bit of Epiko Regal here and there as well. DCon will be 3rd through the 4th of September. Get ready. DesignerCon is here. Come see Epiko Regal at DCon. London, 3rd and 4th September. So this is something cool that Brock McBlockchain posted up. And this kind of shows me where Kaloscope and Epiko Regal and the Epiko verse is going as well, and kind of like those galleries where you can post stuff up, you can run around, you can have your avatars in there. There's stuff floating around, and right now it's kind of neat, it's interesting, but I think it's really going to start to shine whenever you can do it in 3D. Oh yeah, he's got his fiches in there, which that dude, yep, be sure to check out fiches from Brock McBlockchain. He's on OpenSea, been doing a lot of things, a lot of airdrops, and a lot of people made money off just selling the airdrops that they got, made their investment back plus some. So definitely check out fiches. And here's where season 4 winners were Oldeburntturnslick, Dennis Reynolds, J Lord Prime, Iva's Turn, blah blah blah. I think we're kind of getting into the finale here. I don't think there's a lot of new stuff popping up. So we'll probably get ready to Venkatesh retweeted Andy Hamilton, so good to host David Yu of Veve Official in our Indigo studio, sharing NFTs and talking about enabling access for indigenous artists from Ontario and all that stuff. So here's some cool pictures of them. Wow, that's pretty sweet, Vader. And just looking at the stuff in the background, so we know that one's from Veve. We know that's CryptoPunks. So yeah, I mean, it's just showing some sweet pictures. David Yu, wet grass. What the heck? So this is the kind of quirky fun that David Yu and the team likes to do. Pretty awesome. Picture of David Yu and his new AR. There's a picture up here. I think it's Venkatesh. Should be coming up pretty soon. That was kind of nice to see. It's the first time I've seen somebody actually wearing AR glasses. I would like to see a little bit more on it. Here's some from Kaloscope. Here's a backside of what the pet looks like that you can buy on Epiko.market right now. Hello K said, just got your gift, Dr. Profit at InReal Smart AR glasses. Ha ha ha. I'm going to definitely be busy doing some dev with these. I'm bringing these to Nanados.
They're always talking about Nando's. It's like a restaurant.
Okay, so is that like the NFT crypto friendly place I keep hearing about? I think is that the one that's like on top of a building that Captain Kirk talks about?
What, the Nando's?
Yeah.
I have no clue, man. It's just seems to be some restaurant they love to eat at. Let's see what it is.
Hmm. So much cool potential for Veve official in the coming years. That is for sure.
It's a South African fast casual chain that specializes in flame grilled peri peri style chicken. Peri peri style
I
chicken.
don't know what a peri peri style chicken is, but I'll have to look that up. Uh, so here is some more pictures of the Web3 gallery and the Kaloscope, which I'll jump into that here in a minute. Basically, at this point, we're kind of winding. Okay, so here we go. Keep up the great work, David Yu at Veve Official. Looking forward to some exciting features. Also, back to Nanados. Venkatesh is already in the Veve verse. So I'm wondering if he's getting like an exclusive look into that. But this kind of shows you where we're heading. It looks like, I guess that's a microphone tied to the cord.
It looks like a phone charger.
Yeah, maybe he's just being goofy. I mean, it
Who
probably
knows?
is.
Who knows? Who
Yeah,
knows?
actually, you're probably right. He's probably just being goofy. That probably plugs into like a power pack or something like that. But that gives you an idea what we're going to be wearing initially, and then I'm sure throughout time that'll get a little bit cleaner looking because it's kind of unique, I'll say, at this point. But I would definitely rock it right now because I would love to just, because I think that's the biggest thing, right? Right now, explaining NFTs and where all this is going to people is just like overwhelming. And I think you're an idiot. But the second you can slip on glasses and have them walk around and see stuff, that's going to be game changing for a lot of people. And that's going to be their aha moment. I understand now. It's like the little light bulb's going to go off.
Yep.
So,
We're gonna quit looking at screens all the time, and
yeah,
this
I
year you're
mean,
gonna be looking at the real
right.
world, but you're gonna be
So, like, when you
AR.
see in like movies where they're waving their hands and stuff's popping up, that's eventually
Yep.
what we're going to have with glasses.
Hmm.
TV screens will be ancient history. It'll be record players at that point because you will have glasses on. And the one cool thing that, doesn't get talked about with all this NFT stuff is once. So, like, movies are going to change too because you know how you watch movies where they go to art galleries and steal stuff? What are they
Yeah.
going to do now? Steal a screen? So, they're going to have to become hackers. So, it's, overall, we're going less physical with stuff, and it's going to be harder for people to steal things from you unless they have actual intelligence brain and be able to hack you. Which there's people out there, but I feel like there's a whole lot less of that than anything. So yeah, that's Venkatesh showing off the glasses, being goofy. It looks like. Shout out, Hello K. Be sure to check him out as well. So this goes back. This is a little bit better view of. Well, this is a little bit better view of what we were talking about. You can buy the art gallery that they were at. I'm sure this is probably a 3D model of what they had, and if not, it's the points there. You will be able to set this down, put your NFTs in those picture frames eventually, not right now, technically right now until they roll out their metaverse and then you can display stuff. But right now you can do AR of this. You just cannot put that stuff in there. So be sure to check out Kaloscope's web gallery. But for me, this is going to be where I think eventually you'll be able to take your Veve NFTs and display it and stuff like this. And that's where renting is going to play a big role. And so you want to have a house party, field party, whatever, bonfire party, but you want to show off all this cool artwork and you really want to hit home to people with NFTs. This is how you're going to do it. And Kaloscope brought this to us. So you'll be able to drop that down, put it to scale, size it up, and have preloaded in all the films, all your NFTs, and be like, I own all these. Is this not crazy? And the thing that's really going to be like, holy crap, I missed the boat, is once you put all that stuff down and you say, all right, this is my collection. I own all this stuff. Guess how much it's worth? And people are going to be like, I don't know. It's like all digital. What does it matter? I can copy and paste. I'm like, no, you can't. And then you're going to be like, you're looking at probably $500,000. And this is like 10 to 15 years from now. And people are going to be like, what? $500,000? I'm like, yeah. We got in early on all this stuff. This is digital collectibles. There's only 10 of these made. There's a Walt and Mickey statue first appearance right there where there's only 4,333. Guess what? That's sitting at whatever dollars, and it has utility. You can walk in the theme park. You get discounts because you own it. And because we were early investors and believed in this stuff and projects, we're getting rewarded. Now, that's my vision. That's where I see it going. How do you feel about that? What do you want to add on top of that?
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's not going to be. You got to pick the right projects.
Mm-hmm.
But I think all this stuff to me is great that we're talking about today. But there's a million things out there. So
There definitely is a million things out there, and you got to pick the right project for sure. But that's why I always go back to Veve is backing Epiko Regal. They're tied.
yeah,
And Veve has all the, they're the leaders in the field. They've got all the big brands on there. You got the United States Post Office, which to me is the most amazing thing that they landed. I know they got Marvel, DC, Disney, and Fingertish said Pokemon. But anyway, they got all that big stuff backing them. So for me, it just kind of seems like a no-brainer at this point, but only in time will tell. So,
and I like it.
mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying it. Is why I'm involved in it. That's what brought me to it.
So that's another good point. Behind me, all this junk. If I would have just spent that money on freaking crypto instead of buying this stuff to flip later on, I wouldn't have to worry about shipping. I wouldn't have to worry about shipping damages. I wouldn't have to buy boxes, buy tape, buy materials, drive to the post office to deliver it. And once I seen NFTs, I was like, oh, this is a lot easier. You can make money at it. And I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy all this stuff back there, but at the same time, if my house burned down, guess what? It's gone. If I get robbed, guess what? It's gone. And then all that's for nothing. Now, granted, you can get hacked, and you could do something stupid and connect your wallet to something, but if you take those precautions, I feel like those are a lot less to happen than what could happen to this stuff. So, this point, I'm getting ready to do whatnot. I've got to have stuff on eBay. So if you're actually a Funko collector, let me know. Hit me up in Discord, Twitter, whatever. I've got a ton of them. So moving on. Here's where Kaloscope is building. Here's where they're building. I guess they were building the gallery. So this kind of gives you an inside view of what the gallery looks like, or the gala. Pretty neat. You could sit down eventually, do all that stuff, put all your pictures up. Yeah. So, for the most part, I feel like that's probably going to be it. We'll jump into a little bit of gameplay with the man himself, Oldeburntturnslick. Let's get you queued up here right quick. I clicked on something and I lost your page, so. All right, let's see if this is right. Should be good to go. Let's see. There we go. All right, so a lot of you guys been playing. You've been struggling. I don't know what to do. What's a good deck? So we've got the global leader himself sitting here right now with his tablet pulled up. He's going to show you some of his decks. He's going to go over why he built these decks the way they are and how you can play them. And I'm sure he's going to jump in and do a little bit of gameplay. And to that, I give you the floor, Oldeburntturnslick. Let's educate these people. Let them know what's going on.
All right, welcome. This segment is called Old Burnt's Top Strategies. So this deck right here that you're looking at right here, right now, I don't think there's anyone that can really beat it consistently. I think this deck today is unbeatable. Well, it can get beat, but it doesn't get beat much. Uh, John Vanta is just so strong at just pushing the tower. That's what differs him and Nakul. Nakul will get sidetracked, but John Vanta, he goes straight at the tower. So this is like my push to win offensive deck right here. Any of these cards in this deck, you're gonna want to level up. The meta for now is the monkey tree and the John Vanta, and you need a log because if somebody's playing monkey tree and you don't have the log, you're done. So
So let's look at it from a new player point of view. So I'm new to the game. I've got these cards unlocked. What order would you level these up, and would you keep them close, or would you level one all the way to 12 first? How would you play that?
yeah, well, that's a good point. I would do the Saha and Angad, those two in the bottom row, the two in the middle. I would prioritize leveling those up first because they're everything starts like on defense. When someone comes onto your side of the battlefield, and those two right there are going to hold up your defense. So prioritize Saha and Angad. The log, it doesn't have to be as you can put it a little low priority because it can still take out the monkey tree. Being a few levels under the monkey tree it's going against. It'll still be able to take them out. Uh, then I would do John Vanta. Yeah, probably those 3, Saha, Angad, and Jamvanta. I would get those, but also with this, the tornado, it needs to be higher than the coconuts you're gonna drop it in, or sometimes it won't do too well with them. Sometimes sometimes it will just suck up the coconuts and, like, you'll still get destroyed by them. So you gotta be careful playing the, tornado.
So do you pretty much run the log just to counter the monkey tree?
Yeah, logs for monkey tree only, but every now and then, not all the time, but every now and then the play will come where you gotta take out the coconut army.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll be doing an offensive push or defensive, and yeah, so pretty much monkeys and coconut army is all you're really doing with the log.
So if you drop the log to take out the coconuts, but then they counter with the monkey tree, do you just throw the disc or the tornado on the monkey tree?
Yeah, you can always use the disc on the monkey tree. The tornado, like I said, is risky because you can try to suck them like off of your tower, but if you put your tornado on your tower while their monkeys are on it, your tower is gone instantly. I don't know if it's a bug right now, but it's intensifying. Like if you shoot your monkeys at my tower and I drop the tornado on it, my tower is instantly gone. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but that's what it's doing right now.
Yeah, probably not, but I'm sure they'll get that lined out. All right. So, what other advice do you have for them on this deck right here?
This is a pusher's deck, man. This is the one. I usually do. You'll charge with John Vanta. They'll try to block it with coconuts, and you can just drop your tornado and instantly destroy the coconuts, or you can throw your log. But usually I try to start defensively with every deck. Like if I can, if I get, I'll throw the disc first, or I'll just throw the monkeys out by themselves. I like to let them. That's one thing people don't understand. Always let them initiate. Like let them send the troops to your side, and then you counterattack. That's where you're always going to do better with a counterattack. But
So,
that's an offensive deck there.
so what's the
And this,
play if both of you are sitting there?
well, you just keep doing it. It's the same thing. I don't know. You really just got to play to see it. Uh,
So, what if they're playing the same move where they're waiting for you to counter and you're waiting to attack and they're waiting to attack?
that happens a lot. That's when you're playing someone that knows what they're doing, and it happens. And yeah, you just sit there and you try to pick off what you can. The monkey. A lot of it comes down to the monkey tree and the log. Like when I'm playing the top players, and like you just got to hit the log just right, and we'll try to throw the monkey tree like right on the tower, or we'll throw it a little behind their tower, throw it behind their tower and to the side, just trying to trick them with little things like that. Uh, but yeah, good players will wait. That's like Dennis Reynolds for a second. This deck right here, it took me a while to figure out how to beat it because this is a great deck, and if you play it right, it's tough to beat. This is like a defensive deck though, and pretty much the only damage you're going to get with people is the monkeys and the disc. But the monkey's a disc and the green smoke, you're just gonna sit there and just pick at their tower while you're blocking everything they throw at you. But you can
Right.
pretty much beat anything with this deck. But
So I'm noticing Nicole ain't in two of these. So with that being said, is Nicole phased out now?
Nakul's still good, but yeah, like I've come. I think Saha and Angad are the must plays. See, like I say, that's the offensive deck. This is the deck I run to just grind. Like if it's going to be bots I'm playing, this is the one that it's consistently can run through the bots like the quickest. Maybe not the quickest, but consistently, the quickest, like
So
40
that's your
seconds or
speed
under.
deck.
Yeah, that's the speed. Like that's the ultimate defense deck. This one Dennis Reynolds came up with, but this is a great deck. Hard to beat this deck. And then this is basically if they're doing air stuff, it's the same idea as the first deck, except I've taken out John Vanta and you got the owl, and I've taken out Coconut Army and I got the dragonflies. But it's the same as the first deck. See, you got John Vanta and Coconut. Everything else the same. On this one, you got the Lilac Owl and the dragonflies.
See, I
So
think
that's
I
kind of
played
like
against you with that deck, and I might have beat you against that one. But when you had your coconuts, I kept losing to that one, I believe.
and I'm always changing decks. Like I don't even keep up. Like in another week or two, I may have forgotten all these decks and it may be something else.
Oh yeah, for sure. You got to be. That's what I'm looking forward to the most is when they actually update or buff a lot of these other cards, and it
Yeah.
changes the meta up because right now most of those decks are pretty universal there. There's a lot of cards right now you're scrolling through that I could see how they would be used, like that pack of bears right there
Yeah,
for
the pack
5
of bear.
elixir, just getting one popped, and like they need so
Horrible right
much
now.
love and HP and damage, like it's ridiculous. But once they line that out, that's going to be a meta card for sure. There's no doubt in my mind that won't be a meta.
Yeah, and like the tower, the rock tower, I think it's going to be meta, but as of right now, John Vanta will take it out. It's getting one tapped, and Nicole can one or two tap it. I think it needs some adjustments right now, but that tower will be meta too once
Yeah,
it's working.
tower's good for sure. 4 elixirs, that's pretty good play. The Inferno Tower right there is a pretty good one, but I think it gets one tapped as well.
Yeah,
We know
the toad, the
Loco,
cannon.
Loco likes the fruit tree, which I see where it could go, but if they could get a little bit more HP and can, take if the tower takes out one fruit and one fruit can get to the tower, then it forces you to play on that side to get that out of the way. But right now, I think they get taken out by the tower unless it's 12.
Yeah, like any of those spawners, like the monkey hut, the fruit, uh, the fireworks. Any of those spawners, you right now you can just one tap them with your disc. So like, I don't know if they need to make those stronger. None of those are really a threat right now because the disc can eliminate any of them.
Right.
But once they adjust those, then they need to adjust the spawners like where they can survive the disc hit, and then it's gonna be interesting.
Right. And then it's like Kanara. I feel like she needs just a little bit of something.
Yeah,
Just for 5 elixir, I think she needs a little, maybe like 20% more HP
yeah,
would make
a
her
little
like
more
she's
help.
good, but I just can't quite fit her in one of my decks.
Yeah, she needs a little more help. Wait,
So
she's five now? I thought she used to be four.
yeah, I think they adjusted some of the
They did.
elixirs.
She used to be four. I haven't even noticed that.
Yeah, they did that, and they adjusted. Oh, they adjusted somebody else, I believe. We'd have to go back to
Raw,
the tier list video and see what all was changed.
yeah, she used to be four for sure. But yeah, some of these cards, the tank decks,
Well, see, wasn't Nicole a
Virai.
common, or was he always a rare?
I think he was always rare.
Hmm. There was somebody that used to be a common, I believe, that got changed to a rare.
Let's see. Huh. Was it Saha or
Or was it coconuts?
Coconuts came out as rare
Oh, they
because
did?
it was
Okay.
tough to. Remember, it was tough to get them.
Okay.
Everybody was trying to get them at first.
Gotcha.
But but the
All right.
tanks I think will do well. soon too.
Yeah, they just
Wait,
need a
was
slight
was
buff.
Vera always 6? I don't think he used to be 6.
No, I don't think he was 6.
I think these guys were both 5s. So
Yeah, he
yeah,
got
I think
bumped
they.
up. So that's interesting. So team, what's up? We need to have a Medium article here of these changes and what was changed. Was it just their elixir cost? Was it like, did they get buffed?
Yeah,
What's
yeah, it
going
would be
on,
great to
guys?
see changes. If they change any traits or they should let us know.
And you know, you're looking at the global leaders cards here, and this is another thing that you can do to kind of get an idea of the direction you want to level up your stuff. Look at all the levels that he has here. Like a lot of this stuff's level 5. Some of it's
Yeah,
level 7. You know, he tried it out. It just didn't work. Now, granted, in time, this will change as they buff and nerf things. So, right now, it'll kind of give you a little bit of insight of a guy that's played 9.3 zillion games. And he's tried so many things that these are the meta decks, in his opinion, that, you know,
yeah.
would be probably
Today,
good to start you out with.
yeah. Any of these cards up here at the top, just level them up. You're gonna do well. But yeah, Angad and Saha. I just Angad and Saha.
So let's go ahead, pick a deck. Let's do a game. Hopefully you play against a real person. That would be fun. And let's see your strategy. Kind of break down why you're playing what you're playing,
All right.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah, as long as Dennis Reynolds isn't on, like nobody can really touch this deck except Dennis. So
Well,
I
let's
just think
see it.
this is just what I do.
Mister got 3 metal bombs.
Yeah, I don't know if I should leak this. I'm gonna tell you later. I'm gonna tell you later.
All
I
right.
don't know if I got a little top secret info. I'm just gonna share it with you know,
Yeah,
reach out
they've
to us.
definitely they increased the times of a lot of the crackers. And at first I'm like, what are you doing? But I'm kind of wondering if they did that on purpose to uh, make it to where people will do these and not play as much, which seems weird. But while they're fixing a few issues, maybe that's a solution.
Yeah,
We'll give them a bunch of high, long time frame games to cool off the game so that we can fix stuff. Otherwise, if that's not why you did it, I mean, in my own personal opinion, I feel like them times are way too long and you're disincentivizing people playing. But that's just
yeah,
me.
could be.
So he's playing
Oh man,
against the bot here. He's just
yeah.
power pushing through this. Do you power? You push on the left side, huh?
Either one. I just push wherever they. I'll show you my speed. Playing a bot, like I let my thing get up to 10 Rasa before I do anything, because I try to consistently get 40 seconds or under games. And like this is what I'll do like all day. Just if I'm grinding, just it doesn't stop. You never stop.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I do is I just run a speed deck. I don't really have built an offense deck, a defense deck cuz I for the most part I'm just trying to push through bots. So,
Yes, give me another bot here. See, normally they throw that you gotta log them, but that you're
yeah,
not
I
worried.
mean, and that's something to keep in mind. If you throw a monkey tree down and they don't defend, that just took away 580-ish hit points for one monkey tree. So keep that in mind as you're playing these cards like that. Because if you get in a clutch moment and it's like you both have a tower down, you're both chipping away at a tower and time's almost out, you can look and say, oh, they've got 400 HP left. I can throw a monkey tree, and if he doesn't mess with it because he's elixir deficit, then it's going to take that tower out. So pay attention to how much each character and card hits, because in those final seconds, that can play a big role if you win or not.
Yeah, this is just a speed run, like nothing special. It's just using having the coconuts and the monkeys. Like it's pretty much gonna guarantee quick
Mm-hmm.
games. And I haven't even got. Usually I push with Nicole, but it hadn't even given them to me in my first my opening hand. So
Yeah, that's another thing to think about too, as well. Why he has so many AoE cards because sometimes you get such a horrible cut of cards at the start, you don't have a good push. But with those AoE cards, you could really do some damage to the tower right off the bat, and then that sets you up for a better play later on.
Yeah, I wish I could get a real person. I mean, you could always log in. We could do a little, but my cards are just goat. We could do friendlies, but then then my goatness might my non-goatness might be exposed if I get destroyed. This is the normal what I push like that,
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
and then you monkey it.
So one of the things that I do is I do right side.
You do what?
I'll hit right side.
Oh, you just always do right?
Mm-hmm. Because if you do right side, you can. There's a couple ways to play it, and pretty much what you just did: build up elixir, drop Angad, push Nicole. And there's two ways you can play it. You can do like you did, add dragonflies, let that push, and then queue up monkey tree and throw it
Uh-huh.
2 squares to the right of the tower, and it'll zap it.
Yeah, you think the right side's a little weaker than the left, at least with monkeys?
Well, with monkeys, yes, because if you throw monkeys on the left side, they'll get sniped by the tower,
It is
the other
weird, isn't it?
tower.
You're talking about throwing the monkeys like over here
Yep,
on this side, like over here?
yep. Do center of the tower to the right, not the
Center to the
first
right?
square, but the second square by the border.
Who did you say you drop in first when you do your monkey attack?
And get at the bottom, build elixir, uh, drop him. Yeah, I drop him at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Push Nicole behind him,
And then you monkey, go ahead
and
and
then
monkey.
monkey to the right center. All right, so go
Right
ahead.
center.
Yep, drop it now. The tower is going to be gone, and if you time it right,
Yeah, that's a quick. See, it really takes out. Then you drop your coconut.
and then yep, and Gagas tower, monkeys go up there and zap it again. Yep. So that's
Yeah.
pretty much it right there.
And I could have done that quicker, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that
But
right
that's
side.
how you
It,
speed run against the bots right there to a T. Pretty
yeah.
much if you can get it to where the big thing is if you can get it to where the tower just starts shooting them and the monkeys get down and zap the tower, you don't want Angad or Nicole to hit the tower. They'll keep running, and then the main tower will start shooting them, and then the monkeys will run up there and zap that tower. But it's really hard to time it.
Yeah. And how quick are you do get if you play that perfect? How quick is that game?
I mean, if you're doing 40 seconds, then that's probably about what it is. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done it in a while to really know for sure. But that's like how I push. So see, like right now, you've got a terrible cut of cards for like speed running.
Yeah, for a speed run, but for playing somebody,
for,
this is
yeah,
not
for
bad at
playing
all.
somebody, it's good. You've
This is
got all.
perfect. This is
Yeah,
perfect.
that is perfect for player versus player, and the reason being is if they're stalling and waiting for you to make a move, he has a log he can throw down. He can throw down the disc. You don't want to use the tornado because I think it only does like 60 damage total. It's
Yeah, the
like a clutch
tornado. If you
in-game
got stuff
move,
on
but
the tower, you can use the tornado, but you don't want to throw it just at something by itself, really.
right.
Like watch these. Let's see if
You threw
I
it
don't think I
too
got it
high. You
good.
needed to come down one more.
Yeah, this deck isn't really the speed deck. This is like playing a real person. This is probably my go-to deck. I wish there was a real person I could show you exactly like what you need to do.
But yeah, with that being said, man, when I was working and stuff, literally I would log in for lunch and get one game in a day, and it's like old burnt turn slick. I'm like, oh my god, are you freaking serious right now? I just need to get one chest going. Yeah, I
Oh,
think you're
come
throwing it
on.
too high.
What, throwing the monkey?
Basically, throw the monkey tree on the rock second to the right.
Second to the right?
Mm-hmm.
Like over here?
Yep.
Yeah, I usually try to throw it a little high too, because it will come up here. The monkeys will come up here, and if you go a little low, sometimes this tower will shoot your monkeys. The other
Yeah,
tower will
no,
shoot
if you
you.
throw it right on the rock, second to the right, that's the sweet spot.
You're saying 2 squares to the right?
Yeah,
And you're saying up or
on the
down
rock
or what?
path.
On the rock path?
Yeah, you see how the rock path's right by the tower?
Yeah. I
Hit.
feel like sometimes if I throw them there, that other tower will zap my monkeys.
I don't believe it will.
Let's try.
So here's a little bit of what goes in the minds of people that play this game way too much. And keep in mind, this is only against bots. This does not work on players. So, I mean, you can try it, but I know in the past somebody found a sweet spot for the monkey tree against me, but I think they fixed it. They just didn't fix it against the bots, which is fine.
That's a bot again. You can tell when this. Oh, this is a poker. This is a real person.
Poker is?
Yeah,
Oh, shoot.
poker used to be pretty good.
He's
I mean,
not
I,
in a
I think
kingdom, huh?
no poker. I think he's in the in Espanol. Poker.
That's when you know you're the GOAT. So here's another pro tip. If you're playing against somebody and you know they're going to dip and you've got an AoE thing, hit their tower once right off the bat, and then it's going to make them lose more trophies.
Did I get trophies there? Yeah. If they leave early, you need to reset your app or your next game will freeze. If they leave like before the timer starts, go ahead and
Okay.
reset your game because your next game is going to freeze at the end of it. It's funny when if you just keep getting them again and again. That's always fun. All right, let's see if we can find that sweet spot for the monkey.
Yeah, I'm telling you though. It'll be
You're saying 2 on the rock path.
Yep. 2 on the rock path. As long as something's taking damage, you're fine. It'll just pop it. I mean, it won't kill the whole tower, but it'll take like 80% of it. So like right now, queue up the monkey tree because that'll probably push through this and take that. Well, that your Nicole won't have enough
HP.
HP.
Damage, man.
Yeah, he got whooped. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
That disc kind of screwed it up.
Yeah,
but that's also another tip right there when you're pushing on a bot, and for this to work, you got to make sure your guy can get through the tower, and then if you're going to be doing the monkey tree, they've got to be able to survive those few seconds it takes to get up there and land. So go ahead and throw your monkey tree down right there. Yep. And watch the tower's HP at this point.
I disked it. See?
But it took a huge chunk out of there for the few seconds it was up.
Yeah. But see how the other tower did start throwing.
It did start throwing at it. So yeah, try going up 1 square from that then.
Yeah. Usually, if you can get up and go to the back of it, the other tower won't be able to hit it.
Well, see, that's the thing is like it usually goes down so fast that I didn't even pay attention to even those guys getting picked off. So that's interesting. A little bit of alpha for you guys.
I just got the monkey to 12 yesterday.
Nice. Yeah, I just got a couple of my cards to 11 this morning once I got my code for David Yu.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love getting the gems. You just open the crackers.
Which keep in mind, if you buy any NFT on the Epiko.marketplace, you do get codes and crackers. I mean, codes. You get codes for gold and gems in the game.
Yeah.
So that's like the utility of the NFT.
And I'm gonna tell Kidrola about a way that I've really got a bunch of good cards, but I don't know if it should be public. I don't know. We'll discuss it and we'll see. I mean, I guess it should be public. I mean, I figured it out, but I don't know. All right, you're saying like up there?
Yeah, see, they still got picked off up there.
He still threw 1 at it, yeah. But usually you finish the game, it's already over right there. I was just seeing exactly what they do.
Try it 3 to the right on the stones and see what happens.
3 to the right on the stones?
Yeah. Don't know. Hadn't tried it, but it'll be interesting to do some test and tune since we're here doing these games anyway.
All right, I don't have the monkey yet.
I mean, you don't have to do it now. You can do it next game. Just blow it out, get your gold, and keep on rolling. Okay, there you go. We'll see if it does it.
They went low there.
But they did it.
But they hit hard.
But he still got picked off, so I don't think there's going to be It took a little bit longer to get there because you're one square over, so they're still getting picked off no matter where you drop it.
Yeah. But it's all about the monkeys right now for me. I can sit there and keep doing this all day, man. It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do one more, see if we can land somebody, and then we'll do some closing stuff.
But I recommend the monkeys meta log. Like you got to have the monkey, you got to have the log. Blah blah blah. I don't know if he's gonna stay, but I hope he does.
Come on, Blah. You're on the YouTubes. You better do it. He's still here. It's a good sign. Time to shine.
He could have
Come
taken me
on,
down.
Man.
He'd have destroyed me in front of millions.
That is the problem with being the global leader. Nobody wants to lose.
But I'll tell you, I'm gonna pull up the leaderboard and give some shout outs to.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea.
Who I see playing right now. Of course, me and Dennis Reynolds, we got a rivalry going. We play. I think he's in. I don't know if he wants me to give his location, but he's on a different time zone, and we basically meet every morning and every night. So every morning and night we're meeting and playing.
Nice.
And he is good. Like I just leveled my cards up, but he was we were splitting for a while. So he's a very good player. I visit Run. He's great. During the whole bug thing, a lot of these guys, we didn't talk about that really, but there was a bug going on, and it was like, are these guys exploiting it or not? I don't think they were personally, because I don't think they had a lot of their troops wouldn't advance, and they weren't working right. They're just playing with what's there. But it was always fun playing them during that because it was fun. You could beat the guys that were doing this stuff, but you had to figure out how to do it. We had some great matches.
It was just more annoying than anything because a lot of them would sit there and just laugh the whole time, and that was the part that annoyed me.
Yeah. Well, maybe they just hit it once and it kept doing it though. That is also bugged out. But J Lord, he's great. He's in our kingdom. Good dude, good player. Salsa Kesh, he can give me a run for my money. And if you look at his cards, he just has a couple 12s, U12. So I'd throw Salsa Kesh in he's a top 5 player.
For sure.
Peter Beater, I think he's taking a break. He used to be a great. And Blah Blah, I don't know. He hadn't been playing me, so I don't know. Loco's great, but he's the fruit man. I think still got the fruit in there.
He's still running the fruit.
These new guys I want to shout out. Cali Crypto, dude, he's been getting it, and he's starting to be he's good competition. But see, his cards are still lower, and he's still getting good competition.
He's going to be a beast when he gets those things leveled up.
Yeah, Cali Crypto, and there's also a guy, Veve Ace Mike V.
For sure.
These two guys I've been running into, and they're both on their way. They're good players. Knick Knack Daddy Whack's always good. See, he's always trying to play that monkey hut, but the disc, I mean, you just take it out. Any of these spawners, the disc will take out monkey hut. The disc will take out the Shuripanaka, the purple and green lady.
See, I ran the disc for a while, and I see its utility, but then I just keep messing around and quit putting it back. I stop putting it in my deck. But I do need to get it back in there for sure because, like you said,
right now the disc is taking out everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they adjust it, it might not be as strong, but any of those spawning cards, it's taken out. Who else? HODLWiz used to be. I haven't seen him playing, but this guy used to be a top 5.
Yeah, he was hardcore there for a while.
Yeah, and I think when it bugged, he had the one hit bug, so I think he just took off that whole period. So I don't know if he's been back yet. Win is good.
So
Ascar,
what is up with the one donation card there for a while?
It's still doing it for on Sundays. Like today's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
You can only donate one card, or you can only donate one epic card.
So that was one thing I was going to ask you. Did they lower the amount of cards it takes to upgrade the Coconut Army, or is that still the same from a while back? Because it seemed like if you're only getting one card at a time, that's insane.
Can you only give one rare card too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I know they've on the purple cards, the epics, you can only give one. There's one that you can give like six of.
That's probably
Maybe
the
it's the
common.
yeah.
But see, it
Because
used to be
back in the
30.
day, yeah, we were giving out tons of cards. So they've adjusted that, but they're slowing down how quick you can upgrade. But yeah, I wish they speed it up because I love the competitive play, man. And I'm way. It's gonna take people longer to level up.
So I definitely feel like I understand they got to make money and there's going to be ways to push for microtransactions, but I feel like they pushed it a little too extreme on how many cards you can receive and donate. Because at the same time, I feel like it's disincentivizing people to get on because you're never going to get there. So I think they need to get a little bit more of a balance of those two.
Yeah,
Because
I
right
agree
now,
with
one
that.
card just seems kind of crazy. But at first, initially, you could only donate 10 cards per 24-hour period. And we were talking to them about donating more than 10. And I think that's what they were trying to do. But I feel like one
Yeah,
card per person is a little rough.
I definitely agree with that. Look, your deck, you got the same one as my favorite deck, except you got dragonflies instead of the log. This you got a powerful push. That's a good offensive deck. Oh, you got Nakul too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you got the dragonflies instead of log, and then you got Nakul instead of disc. I
Right.
see. Yeah, that's a pure push deck right there.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do is run these
Yeah,
bots. Now, whenever the game gets more mass adoption, they get new cards, upgraded, buffed, whatever you want to call it. Then things will change. But right now, I'm just trying to push these bots, get the cards, get stuff leveled up, and get that gold.
yeah. This is the Krista. They used to be a great player. I haven't seen him on lately, but this deck will give you troubles. If the Stone Tower is working right there.
Yeah, see, now, Krista was the one that had the stone tower that I could not one tap.
Yeah,
And I seen it work, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, they fixed it. I'm gonna try it." And then when I did it, it's like one
you get
tap.
one tap. Yeah, I think it's like different regions, like different people are like Dennis Reynolds. Sometimes he throws the monkeys at me, and they're hit like before the thing even lands and breaks. My tower's been damaged, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
It's
so there's a few
frustrating,
things to
but
be fine tuned on there for sure.
yeah, I think it's
Um,
region based. There's some region stuff going on.
all right. Uh, Anything else you want to talk about on there, and we'll move on to a little bit of Kaloscope and close this baby out.
Nah, just I'm enjoying everybody the competition. Get in Discord and send the let's send the what you call it, the invites. Send a battle link and I'll play anybody, and that way we'll have equal cards too. When you do the battle invites, everybody has
Right.
this equal card. So
Yep, that's
anybody ever wants to
absolutely for
play,
sure.
go to Discord. I mean, you could just drop it in general chat, but there's also they got a chat in there I think called battle invites. So just yeah, get in there, chat, drop a battle invite, and we can play fairly.
Absolutely. So let me go ahead and get this queued up right quick. I know we're about an hour and a half in, I believe now. I knew it was going to be a long video, but it's been a while since we've talked and discussed things, so I just really wanted to get in here and talk to some people, see what's going on, kind of give an update, get Old Burnt Turnslick in here, pick his brain a little bit. I'm going through Kaloscope's Twitter trying to find. I know they posted up. Maybe it was just. Yeah, I guess it's really not a whole lot new. I was trying to find where they had their pet in here. Let's go
Or
ahead
the
and
little
jump over
the
here.
dragon.
So here's where you've got Captain Kirk in the Kaloscope metaverse. I'm guessing is what this is, or this is Decentraland probably. But they had a airdrop Kaloscope sweatshirt that you could have got if you held a pass. So be sure to check out their diamond passes, gold pass, and all that good stuff. Where they've got all kinds of perk abilities that they're going to be coming out with. He's going to be coming out with NF trees. They had a Mr. Bean drop collab not too long ago. I guess they just had it in their Discord. They have Discord as well.
You had a Mr. Bean drop like the comedian?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Here's where they met up with Taps to go over some stuff. What other good stuff was in here? I was trying to find one of their mascot, but they actually have, I think, the front picture of it in their Discord.
Is
So
it a
they've
little
got a lot going
dragon?
on. They've been building a lot of stuff. Be sure to check Kaloscope out. They're teamed up with Ardina as well. It's a pretty sweet game that's going to be coming out in the future. Kind of like a Lords of the Realm or Age of Empires kind of game. But anyway, that is this video. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, nope, nope. Wait, there's more.
Huh.
I forgot. We did not go over the OpenSea. Whenever you're on OpenSea and you're wanting to buy some of their NFTs, be sure to go to Epiko Cards in OpenSea and then double check, make sure it's not people that are being mischievous. Look at their volume. Their total volume is 3.8 ETH so far. If you get in there and they have 0, you're probably in the wrong spot. You need to be dipping out. Here's the floor prices of these. You can get David Yu in there as well. This is a lot of the cards that are coming out. There's a whole bunch of new cards here. Lord Buddha and God, Goddess Kali, Lord Shiva, Lord Ramagod. I'm pretty sure these are going to be the one-shot, one-turn cards in the game. I know they were talking about some of them are going to one-tap towers if you play them. I think it's going to be 8 elixir to do that. I'm not sure if they revamped it or changed it up. I'm
I thought
kind
they
of
had
have
said
some
10.
concerns
I
about
thought they
one
said
tapping
10
towers. I mean, yeah, 8 elixir is a lot. But at the same time, if you take my tower out and it uses all your elixir and I've got a bunch built up, I'm just going to drop everything on you and you're going to be sitting there panicking, trying to figure out how you're going to defend with no elixir. And then my guys are going to roll your tower and then just keep going to the next tower. So it's going to be interesting to see how these new God cards are going to be played in the game. That's just some of my thoughts. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought they had said it was going to be 10 for the God cards. 10
Okay.
Rasa, which is insane. But because if you look at the Prithvi, they said he's going to be 8. And I think they said the God cards will be 10. So I don't know how that will work. It's going to be nuts, though.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely I'm intrigued on how they're going to do this and pull this off because I definitely have some concerns, but I got all faith in the world and the team. It's just seems like a big massive powerful card. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, that's their OpenSea. Be sure to check them out on there as well and definitely check out the Epiko Marketplace. It just come out. They've been working on it. You can get on there. You can put Omi on your MetaMask and buy these things. If you want me to do a video on how to put Omi in your MetaMask, I'll be happy to do it for you. I'll post it up on YouTube. So get in the comments. Let me know for sure what you're wanting to do. You can also buy the Kalos Egg on there. You can buy their Web3 gallery as well. You can get David Yu. You can get the new Lord cards coming out. So yeah, there's a lot of big things going on in the Epiko Marketplace right now. I believe this is all they have on there. That's all the NFTs. Also, something else to think about is you can purchase Epiko token. I don't know if you can yet. I don't know if this is working properly. I don't have any ETH in my wallet, so maybe that's something I'll mess with later on. But you can, you can do Omi to ETH. Oh, please select a token, enter the amount of estimation. Let's try it. Let's just try it live.
Oh, he's going in.
Let's do 10,000 Omi. If it'll let me. We'll see what happens nonetheless. I thought you just could only do ETH, but I actually got Omi in my thing. So let's see if we can buy Epiko. Get estimate amount. Swap.
100,000 Epiko.
That's 100.
That's a lot of. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of zeros past the dot, but so let's just see here. We're gonna buy 100 Epiko. It's gonna cost me $1.55 in gas. Insufficient funds. Oh, I don't have enough ETH in there. Dang it!
Wait,
I got like
you need ETH for the gas.
Yeah, I've got like 0.0016 I think ETH, but it seems like it works. So I mean,
yeah, looks like it's gonna work.
wow. So Anyway, you can get in early now and get that Epiko token potentially. So that's something to check out. And if it works, that's pretty freaking cool because they hadn't announced yet that you can get the Epiko token. So maybe that's a way we can get it. You could be first, and if you're first, well, you could make a good little chunk of money. But anyway, you can definitely transfer OMI to Epiko coin. Be sure to have some ETH gas fees in there. I don't, because I converted all mine to ETH Polygon so that I could buy David Yu on here on OpenSea. I didn't do it on Epiko.market. So it's interesting. Also, if you go to the main page, you can create an NFT to sell on there as well. You can create a single or multiple, and it just kind of walks you through it. It's real simple. I did it when it was in their beta phase. You can select whatever file, you can put it in whatever category, you name it, and you can change the royalties that you make off of it. And for me, what I was wanting to do with this, and this might be a good idea if you're a big YouTuber that is a Call of Duty player or just an Epiko person that wants to do a tournament on your own, make an NFT pass, Kid Rolla's tournament, put it on here. It's going to be a 20-person tournament. Put on their royalty fee, whatever. I don't think anybody's going to sell their pass after the thing's over, but if you want to take it to the next level, you can. And then you could say, all right, I'm going to host a tournament, 20 spots for $10 a piece, make some money, put it on there, host a tournament, and the winner gets the pot, splits it up. It's 50-50 pot, whatever you want to do. Just an idea, throwing it out there. Think about legalities and stuff like that. You're going to have to pay taxes, and I don't know how all that looks. It's just me talking right now. So you do you, but that is an idea that you can use this to utilize the Epiko marketplace. So be sure to check that out. That's kind of all it's been a long video. Sorry about that. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And Oldeburntturnslick, I definitely appreciate you getting on here, giving us some of your wisdom and how you play the game, how you look at things. This is kind of an update of what's been going on in the game. A lot of stuff. Sorry the video is so dadgum long. So Oldeburntturnslick, what do you have in close?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Been loving playing. Hope to see more competition. Hope people can level up so I can play them. Come visit me on Oldeburntturnslick on Twitch. I'll try to start streaming again, streaming some games. Oldeburntturnslick on Twitch or Oldeburntturnslick on YouTube. Come hang out sometime, and thanks, Kid Rolla.
Absolutely, man. And if you want us to cover anything in some videos, some different kind of gameplay or different thoughts, or want us to do some crazy different decks, we'll be more than happy to do it. We'll post the video and let you know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. Anything else, we're definitely open to. If you want to join us for one of these videos talking about the game, we'll be more than happy to have you on here. I would love to hear your mindset as well, and be sure to leave us some feedback and all that good stuff. And until next time, we'll holler.